All right, so the next topic we're going to deal with is the seasons. And seasons we're going to start with is winter. That is when the earth is tilted away from the sun, or at least the northern hemisphere is tilted away, southern hemisphere is tilted kind of towards. And this is the shortest day for us in the northern hemisphere. It will be December 21st. And a time not too long ago that just came around was the spring equinox. Equal equinox, same time. So that means 12 and 12. There's 12 hours of daylight, 12 hours of darkness. This happened roughly about March 21st. These two dates change a little bit depending on if it's a leap year or not. All right, and then as we come, right near Regents Week, we have June solstice. Again, that means the longest day, either the north or the south. And at this point in time, it's our summer. So it's going to be June 21st. It will be to the 23rd. Like I said, it does switch up a little bit. This is going to be the longest day for us, meaning we are going to have, I believe it's 14 hours of daylight, 6 hours of darkness, which in December we have 6 hours of daylight, 14 hours of darkness. I think I'm screwing that up a little bit. It's a little bit longer than that because there's 24 hours and I think I only gave it 20. So it definitely is the longest day of the year for us. And then we scooch on over here. We have the September equinox, again, equal 12 day, 12 night. This is the fall, usually right around September 21st to 23rd. It's also called the vernal equinox, just in case you needed to know that. All right. So we're going to go back over some vocab. Insulation, not like the stuff you put in the walls. This is energy from the sun. We learned that last unit. We're using it again. And we're going to look at the angle of insulation. That is how high the sun is above your head, which is a measurement of 0 to 90 degrees. If an object is directly above your head, it is known to be the zenith. Zenith is another vocab word that you need to know. If something is directly over your head, it is the zenith. Intensity of insolation just means how hot is it getting? The intensity is greater in the summer than in the winter because we have a greater angle of insolation, or the sun is higher in the sky. So the duration of insolation just means how many hours of daylight or darkness do we get on a certain day, which also depends on the season, as I talked about in the last slide. And so in central New York, where the sun is never directly overhead, we get 15 hours of daylight and 9 hours of darkness on June 21st. That was the time frame that I got mixed up a little bit on. So on March 21st or September 21st to 23rd in the fall, spring and fall, we get 12 hours of daylight and 12 hours of darkness. So in winter, we get, where's my cursor? Right there. We get 15 hours of darkness and 9 hours of daylight. That's in the winter. In the summer, we get the reverse, 15 hours of daylight, 9 hours of darkness. All right. In the winter, again, December 21st, we are actually closer to the sun. But because we're tilted away, this is called perihelion. So being closer to the sun, it's called perihelion. It happens in winter, and this is a common misconception that people think, oh, in the winter we must be farther away from the sun because it's so cold. No. It has to deal with the angle that we are getting hit, and we are at a lower angle, so we don't get that direct sunlight making it warmer. So in the summer, weirdly enough, June 21st, we are actually farthest from the sun, but we're tilted towards it. And this is called aphelion. So the way I can remember this, and it's really, really weird, if you scratch, like if you have an itch and you want it to go away, that itch to go away, you typically scratch your skin. And that makes your skin typically turn red. And this is gonna come into play a little bit later. So if I'm itching it, I want it to go away aphelion. Away aphelion. I know it's weird. It's one way I remember it. All right. So again, I'm going to repeat this. Where the sun is directly overhead, it is never, never, never overhead in central New York, in Syracuse. We will never get direct sunlight on us. On June 21st, the first day of summer, in the northern hemisphere, the sun is directly overhead if you're standing on 23.5 degrees north, or according to page 4 of your reference table, that is the Tropic of Cancer. On March 21st, or the first day of spring, or on September 23rd, the first day of fall, and the sun is directly overhead at the equator. And then winter for us, the first day of winter, the sun is directly overhead at 23.5 degrees south. So north, hot summers, Tropic of Cancer. South, winter, cold, December, that's going to be the Tropic of Capricorn. Again, you can see these tropics and what degree they are on page 4 of your reference table. And you can see right here, June 21st. Right here is December 21st. Those are the same days. You're going to see the northern hemisphere is tilted away, so this is winter. Northern hemisphere is pointed towards, so it's summer. When it's equal like this, it is spring or fall. These are common pictures that you may see and get asked about, like what season it is, or what equinox, or what solstice it is. All right. And last but not least, shadows. If the sun is highest in the sky during the summer, it will cast the shortest shadow. So if I have a stick or an obelisk, the sun is up here. It's the highest it's going to be for us, and it's going to have a short shadow. Whereas in the winter, down here, December 21st, it is the lowest in the sky, and it will cast the longest shadow. So lowest, longest, shortest summer, if you can remember that. All right, that is it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, and I do hope you have a great day.